You shouldn't be saying that in here. So somebody saying something that they did that was wrong, and probably his conscience is now judging him or whatever, or probably they know that it is time to actually end it. Because sometimes I ask myself, why is it that it is now that they're actually exposing themselves? It is because Nigeria has expired. Whether consciously or unconsciously, they are destroying. They're even helping us to make it happen very quickly.
Do they have peace? Since they arrested them, NK, here in England where I live, no peace for them. We are not going anywhere. We are even going backward every day by day. The government is pushing us backward every day by day. And they are not seeing it that the cause that MNK lay on them is troubling them. So also the zoo. They have crumbled from A to Z. The government is no longer standing. Today you hear the MP have already, the so-called Boris Johnson, that one have resigned. He has left MP. Now it is foreigner that is ruling them. They are not ashamed. It is a big cause that MNK has laid on every one of them that Britain will destroy and really is going to destroy to the ground. Except they release him. Except they release him. We are watching them.
That's exactly what Masin Namkan was saying there. He was citing Japan. You see, in Japan, they do not allow Islam. Islam is not allowed in Japan. Why? They have a reason. And now you call yourself, you say, we are a Christian country. A Christian country where other religion people are the one in charge. Look at the man at Downing Street now. He's a Hindu. The day he came in, you saw the way he was doing their juju, their Hindu juju.
Which Christian country, my brother? You cannot come out here and be preaching anyhow. They will handcuff you.
That's what they do now. They arrest Christians for preaching.
You can't speak of your religion, a Christian. Huh? Who give you that right?
They're arresting Christians for preaching.
Who know you as a Christian for here? Nobody. But the Muslims, they can boldly say whatsoever they like here. They can boldly do whatsoever they want to do here. But Christian as a Christian, you dare not.
You see? And they still dare say we are a Christian country. No.
The
Britain
battle
is no longer a Christian country.
This battle that we are fighting, we are to free ourselves. If we should wait for these people that they are coming to help us, this one is a big lie. Nobody. Because the mess that they can't even handle it themselves. They are not able to solve their own puzzles right now. Not to talk of looking at where we are. The only way they are looking at us now is how to just grab whatsoever we are to defend themselves. Which we will not.
Even they themselves, they need help.
They need help. They need it more than we do.
Yes.
Because they know now that we are negotiating. They knew this, so they are aware that the Biafrans, they are negotiating. And they knew that every resources that we have in that land belongs to we, the Biafrans. So they are afraid. They knew that we are negotiating everywhere. And once we get the highest bidder, they are gone.
They are gone.
They are gone. They know everything that is going on. So this battle, we should not take it. We should not look into our politicians that, no, they are not up to 1% of us. So they cannot speak for us. They are not representing us. We are to fight the battle ourselves to be free. That is the fact. If we don't stand our ground, waiting for these people that is looking for who to help them, my dear, we will remain in bondage forever.
Yes.
May God forbid. May God forbid.
Wow, thank you so much, my beloved sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate your contribution.
I appreciate your work, Jerry. We are still waiting. We are waiting. When you are done, we are waiting.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. If you want to make any contribution, please hit the link and come in. We can still spend another 30 minutes if we have you to contribute. Otherwise, I will roll the tape again, and then we'll call it a night. It's been a long day. It's been a long day, but we don't ever give up. We must continue. We must continue. These are interesting times. I'm telling you, very, very interesting times. Very interesting times. You know, the worst thing that some of these our, you know, so-called brothers who are underground supporting and joining the zoo to hinder or thinking that they can hinder what we're doing. And as far as they open their mouth to say ever say he say to what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have ever said, just watch at the way these things will boomerang against them. All of them. I'm telling you, all of them. Some of them will even run naked. Some of them will go mad. Some of them will go crazy. I am telling you. Because they thought, you know, just by collecting money from the zoo, they pay them, and then they will come and try to confuse what we are doing. No. You just watch and see what will happen to them. I'm telling you, as long as they ever said amen to anything Mazin Nnamdi Kanu ever said, they said amen to it. Just watch and see how it will backfire. Yeah, Christian, you're back. Your network kicked you out or something?
Yes. I'm back, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So, okay. What do you have to say about?
You want me?
Go ahead. What do you have to say about these things that are happening, and how do you link it up with, you know, these prophetic declarations of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and our imminent departure from the zoo? I'm telling you, because our departure is going to happen like a surprise to them.
Yes. Yeah, I was that sister also, I think Sister Helen, she made a follow-up comment as regards this notion of divide and rule. We know what, you see, people can preach for all they care, but the truth remains, you know, Indibo is their target. We know that. Anybody tell you otherwise, forget it. Yes, everybody will be affected, you know, one way or the other, but they know where and what the main target is. So yes, that tactics of, you know, subjugation and emasculation, you know, to perpetually, so for them it's like, okay, if you accept the slavery, fine, you remain as second-class citizen. If not, find your way. That is my take. I could be wrong, but that's how I look at it. Because they are not hiding anything they are doing now, especially with this government that the Fulanis, you know, they choose because he was not elected. They put him there. Everything was so much like koro. They're not even hiding anything again. Everything is so open. So when I now see a guy like that, Dr. Damage, but I begin to wonder in my mind, I'm like, okay, there's always something. Maybe some of these people, because human being, the nature of human being is built on something. It's always interest, sometimes personal interest, sometimes parochial interest. Maybe I'm married to this, or my children is from Yoruba or from the north, or I have a house in this, I have somewhere. There's always something. That is the nature of most human beings. Very few people can, you know, rise above those parochial interests. So I watch his program, like I watch some of them, I'll just be wondering. So this Obi, whatever, he was just speaking like a globalist, trying to bring in the global African or Pan-Africanism into the whole thing. But he sometimes sounding like Nnamdi Azikiwe. And these are the people that laid the horrible foundation for where we are today as a people. People that are like being marginalized, completely strangulated. They took away everything. They shut down all the functioning parastatal, everything in the southeast, in the entire southeast, because when I say southeast, comprises the whole eastern region, not a functioning airport, international airport, not a functioning seaport, absolutely nothing. Then they tell you the same language that this man, Dr. Damage, was using today, that Lagos is no man's land, that Lagos is world monopoly. So listen to this, bro. So our people, Yeah, Monopolitan. So our people, you know, they just ran away because they say Lagos is not a island. They come and invest, they come and develop and everything. Meanwhile, they say Lagos is not a man's land. And meanwhile, they completely shut down everything that what people could do back home in the East. So you see the tactics. It's such a tactical destruction of the people. And God gave us Onyendu that have been shouting to awaken the people. But we thank God, a lot of people are listening. The evangelism, people are, as we speak today, I was speaking to a sister of mine who has completely sold whatever she can sell moving down east. I said, we have to. Wow. So obviously, yeah, it's happening. Something is happening. Biafra is here. Biafra is here. And my appeal to our coastal Biafrans and the entire South is to know that when the game plan, yes, when they know where the target is, but nobody will be exempted because they aim at taking over everybody and everything. So, but the ones in the Southwest who want to liaise or ally with them, so we shall see how they will dance this music they are trying.
Exactly.
we will be out and we'll be on the side watching them dancing. We will close up our border and watch them dance that surugere.
I'm telling you.
because
the people that we have aligned ourselves with, and only that, you know, is an area we don't really want to go into. But these people, the way they are talking soft, because Tinubu took over now, and then you see them saying our brother. You know, we're just watching your brother. Look at what Tinubu is. Tinubu is even threatening. Tinubu is threatening the tribunal, this current tribunal now. If you listen very carefully to his speech, he's actually threatening them. He's trying to tell them that he will not allow any nonsense. They will not
from the court for the court to he will not allow tribunal to truncate democracy, stuff like that.
I'm telling you, yes, he's threatening them already. So with what Obi thinks he's doing and all these people, they're just distracting themselves because these people, they have entered and there's no way they will ever leave that power for you because all these Britain and all these America and all these people, they have already congratulated them. They congratulated them because these are the people they can work with. These are the people they can work with.
Yeah. Let me tell you, bro, listen. I tell you this. Bro,
go ahead.
Let me tell you this. You see, I've lived in the Western world for many decades. This is what they like, to have a debt on you. They have there is D-I-R-T, dirty, debt. They have it on Tinubu. They know that Tinubu, they know that Tinubu is a problem. He's not convicted, but he was indicted. They know all the debt they have on him. British know, the Americans know, so they are going to use it. So that's why they will not even allow Peter Obi. Because I keep saying it, if the British wanted Peter Obi to be the president of Nigeria today, he will be the president. I'm telling you the truth. But they are the one that lured him into this game of deceit. You know, they brought him here, gave him a script, and they implemented, achieved their aim. The British, they achieved their aim, and that's it. Now they watch him to they just watch him, you know. So they used him and they dump him also to an extent. If they genuinely wanted to be, that is how much power, how much grip they have on that zoo, the British. If they wanted to be the president, he will be the president. I'm telling you the gospel truth. They own that country. It's their end. They own it. Now, so but they need also they need also somebody like Tinubu, who they will have something on. So when they tell him, whatever they tell him as regards the oil and gas in Biafra land, he will respond to them in the way they will understand it. Not P2B, you know. So this is the thing. Sometimes when you are dealing with your greatest enemy and you are naive, you don't even know, I feel sorry for you. So that's what is happening. So they are holding Tinubu in a very bad place. That's why they congratulate, they let him stay. So, but the thing is, we are on the move. We are on the move. So when I see the likes of FFK, who double speak today, he was with the Igbo, Biafra. Tomorrow he said they find a new ally. Okay, we shall see how that will end. We see the game. They will know that the Fulanis, they will deal with that. So by the time, like I said, we'll be out and we'll watch them see this game play out. You know. So yeah, we have to we have to keep pushing, you know, the entire Biafra, Costa, everywhere, because everybody has to be free. That is the bottom line. That is what Onyendu said. For everybody to be free.
Yeah.
What is it?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much, Christian. Let me allow Donatus to also make his contribution. Donatus, can you speak up, please?
Yeah, I'm here. Pastor Van Van Van. Good evening, sir, from here.
You're welcome.
Good evening, sir. All right, sir. I appreciate you and what you're doing. And this man that spoke now make a lot of sense. I picked some point here, and that's a nice speech he made there. And what I want to say, contribute on my own is, you know, before the Biafra War, what led to the Biafra War is when our leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, was trying to fight a defense. It was out of defense that we went into war deliberately. Ordinarily, nobody, Odumegwu would have not talked about war, but it's in the course of defense. And after that, it was somebody like that played the role that this Obi is playing today, that made this, you know, victory ineffective. It was the same role, the role of self-ego and selfishness. You know, they want to be recognized. So they want to be recognized all over. It's the same self-interest that made, that brought about one Nigeria, that made us to sign one Nigeria. The same self-interest. So the same thing, and that's what we have come to play, the same role. Just as our brother here has pointed out, the same role. This one trying to say.
Let me remind you that in this our Africa, if you go around Africa and the countries that these colonies have, put their eyes on, they never ever allow men of integrity to be in power. They will always use people that have dents, people that they know they can control, people that they know look at what you are a failure in this area. You will have this on you, but we are going to give you this to manage it for us so that you will do. They did it in Congo. Mobutu they did it. The person that took away the man that revolutionized Burkina Faso, the same thing. Yeah. They did it all over Africa. They did it in Cameroon up to tomorrow. That's why tomorrow Paul Biya is still, even though he's an ancestor, he is still their president. So that is why when you have somebody like Tinubu that they know very well, they know his antecedent, they know all the crime he has committed, they know his record, they know he is Pablo Escobar kind of a person, they know all those things, and yet they congratulate him. American government assigned people to come and represent them. Britain ran quick and congratulated him. Even though they saw all the things that happened, don't they know that Obi is fighting out the mandate in the court? They know, but they don't care. It is Tinubu they want to work with. So Obi is just wasting his time. And anybody that is hinging their hope in Obi, you are just wasting your time, because they don't want Nigeria to work. And the only reason why you see them fighting Biafra is because they know that Biafra wants to be free from Nigeria, to be completely independent and function.
Yeah.
So
go ahead, Christian.
Okay. Okay.
You see,
hold on 1 minute.
First of all, the point I'm trying to make is that these people, they know us more than you can. These Westerners, the British, they know us way more than you can ever imagine. So they know the level of our naivety, our political leaders. So the few ones who has the vision, who has the brain, like Onyendu, they view him as a very dangerous person. That's how they roll. Now, if somebody, the coming of Tinubu, they prompt up, they just bring P2B for a distraction, but they know what their target is now. So, but anybody who does it, if somebody, like again, The kidnap of Onyendu, yeah? I put it down to this same aspect. They are the mastermind of it. I keep telling, I tell a lot of my friends, I say,
Network. Network has kicked him off.
Donatus, go ahead, please. Hello, Donatus. Your own network too is bad. Hello, Donatus. Okay, my beloved Helen.
Hello,
Donatus.
hello, I'm here. Hello, I'm here.
Follow up, please. 2 minutes.
All right. So like what you just said, that's what I was trying to point out. You know, Obi would have learned from the past. And because of the sometimes our people play a daft, listening to a truth. And that is why after the lamentation of Ojukwu trying to tell the people in Lagos that you should bring your business down to the east, that this place is not your place. Look at it. He was warning them. They still play a dark ear to that very fact, to that very word. Nnamdi Kanu came up and began to talk about the same thing, giving warning and still sounding it, re-announcing it and saying, still play the same dark ear to those cries instead of trying to, they were against Nnamdi Kanu. And to the extent that Nnamdi Kanu, the way they followed Obi, and the same Obi they were following could not be able to protect them. Even to the extent that they could not be able to follow them. Because of Obi, they came out in mass and banned market in Lagos that everybody should go to PVC. If you didn't collect to PVC, you should not come to the market. Something they could not do for their own freedom. Something they could not do for their own freedom. So this is it. And this is the result. This is what you can gain when you fail to follow the truth. This is the result what someone can get. You always follow a lie. When you follow lie, this is the result. This is what I'm saying. All of us, if they should use this one now and learn from the mistakes, learn from what is happening and make a U-turn and let us stand one place. Even now, they're still fighting against the freedom. I was fighting with somebody in Enugu just a day before yesterday, was against Mansa Monekpasi that he was making an announcement. I warned him seriously. We nearly fought. We nearly fight. So look at all these things, playing a dark ear. When you're bringing idea that will bring freedom to you, they will kick against it, maybe because of the peanut they're getting. I was asking the person, this your seat, this your money you're getting, that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu the prison, is this bread and butter? That's one question I told him, and I warned him that I'm just warning you because our leader told us that we should not harm anybody who is our own. So I just warn the person. So this is lack of following the truth to always lead you to a destruction. That's what I want to contribute here. If our people will learn, if our people should learn, they should come back. Obi is just trying to disrupt what the good thing that is coming, but he will fail. And he will fail woefully. I told them before the election, I told them that Obi is not going anywhere, that Obi will get to fourth position. If they may see him, they will give him third position. And it happened. Some of them were coming, asking me, how did he do it? How did he do this? I said, don't you know that even the Britain himself are deceiving Obi, wanting to interrupt our freedom. But Obi foolishly joined them, but he will fail. That's it. I just want to contribute this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Donatus. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. All right, let's hear from our beloved Helen once more. Helen, I'm sure you have something else to add to what you've said before.
Yeah, what brought me back is that of...
I saw your comment. Comment is very, very important.
Yeah.
And your comment is very, very true. I'm telling you.
That is what I wanted to explain for you, because I've got a friend in Miami that told me everything about our election. That we were expecting Biden. You know, Biden, it took Biden a time before he congratulated. Do you notice that? Can you hear me?
You said what?
Can you hear me?
Repeat again.
It took Joe Biden a time before he congratulated Tinubu. Do you
Yes,
notice that?
exactly. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Do you know
yes.
what they were waiting for? They were thinking there's going to be a revolution coming from the part of Obi. You understand? It is a friend of mine in Miami that told me that that is the only time that Nigeria will have gotten the country. That right now Nigeria is under state captured. I don't know what that is, but that is exactly the word he used for me. That they all knew now that Nigeria is under state captured. That what would have just happened at that moment is Obi taking his people to the streets. You understand? So they will check the demography of everything that is going on, and the world leaders will have supported. You understand? So
Well,
not
very
seeing
well.
that coming up, and they saw that Tinubu has taken over, nothing happened, the youth are all silent. They said it was a shock to them. You
But
understand?
sister,
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
but sister, can I just say briefly? You see, the
Yeah.
thing is, you can't really blame the youth so much. Why do I say that? They have tried in the past. If you remember the answers, and hundreds of them were massacred before the eyes of the entire world, and they did nothing. And the British government, you know what they did? They set up this window dressing fake inquest, they call it, that they were going to investigate what happened at Lekki, at Tollgate, but it was just a lie, just to deceive them, just to make believe, to make look as if they care. But no. The way Nigeria is the way they want it to be. The image that
Listen
is
to me,
Nigeria
brother.
is what.
Countries that have gotten their countries, people loses their life to get their countries back. You cannot just make a push at once, then stay back that no, I'm not going to do this. We are under state capture right now. If they know that they are not going to do anything, if Obi wins and they are not going to make a push, they shouldn't have stand by him at all. You understand?
But
they shouldn't have supported Obi. They should have just remained silent and go for their APC and PDP.
But the fear of the fact that when hundreds of youth were massacred at Lekki, nothing comes out of it. Dying for Nigeria is like dying for nothing. Why would you want?
No. Dying for Nigeria, people were massacred and they have to run away. They should have continued.
Yes,
they have got it wrong.
Let me tell you, that time, that thing that happened. Can't you see what happens in all other countries of the world? In Bangladesh, did you see what happened? In Algeria, did you see what happened?
They continue. Our youth are too lazy.
If those youths had come together and mastered a way, National Mikano was every day online.
Yeah, broadcasting and all that.
Telling them what to do, telling them how to overcome those military men with those weapons about to kill them.
Yeah, but bro, another thing to keep in mind is that because Nigeria is not a country, because if you look those protesters, they were southerners. Then the northerners were looking at it from a different angle. For them, it was like they're doing it because their own person is in charge, Buhari. So a divided house.
There's no way you can paint it. It is only revolution that will bring an end
to that.
Revolution,
my friend. He said they are disappointed.
All this Victor Obi is doing is nonsense.
He said they are disappointed in Nigeria. That Nigeria is under state capture. I don't know what a state capture is or what it looks like, but that is exactly what they told me.
So that is why in Biafra, we are ready.
I will call you back. 10-20 minutes.
Yeah. Christian, let's mute you so that others can contribute. You know, that's why in Biafra, we are ready for them. We are ready for them. Let's take another contribution from other people here. Chiedozie Biafra. Please, can you talk to us, please? Let's hear from you.
Good evening.
Are you here? You can talk, or should we take someone else?
Good evening from here.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
When Obi was trying to drag Biafrans into that election, which he himself knows that he was really going to fail, I think everybody warned him, but he decided to follow the dictates of Catriona Lang, which later ruined him. Now he's still running helter-skelter. No place to find shelter. I think it's better we forget that man. We forget him and move on. Let Nigeria be damned. Whatever, Nigeria doesn't concern us anymore. Our own is now way forward. Our leader has overstayed in that dungeon, and is an insult. It's really, what can they do? I mean, just that they don't understand the signs of time. They cannot read writings on the wall. That's why they see it as if Biafrans are lenient, but they don't know what is coming. I think Obi should not come up again. And for those of them who are like now relenting in their own agitation, in their own struggle to leave Nigeria, because they have their own, they think that drug baron belongs to them, he can defend them. At last, they will find out what they have done to themselves. Now look at their Senate. No Southeasterner is there, to show you that really they know that we are gone. We are gone. We've parted our ways. It's just a matter of time.
Yes.
Thank you. Please, let's forget about Obi. Obi is a stooge. We all know it.
Chiduzie Biafra, we are not interested in Obi. We are not here to talk about Obi matter. We are telling them the reason for them to know why we have resolved to break away. Come rain, come shine. We have resolved. And if they continue, this gospel is for the last minute repentant souls that need to come out before Nigeria will swallow them completely. Because there are still so many stubborn flies that will still follow the corpse into the grave. There's so many stubborn flies that will still follow these corpse into the grave. That's why we are still trying to help them so that they will detach themselves from that corpse, because the corpse will be let down into the grave, whether you like it or not. Exactly. All these
of course,
doing, hoping that Nigeria, look at what Nigeria is playing, and that's why this thing is very important to show you that, look, there's no way a man of integrity can be allowed to be at the helm of affairs.
And Britain knows.
Nigeria doesn't represent integrity. Nigeria doesn't believe in integrity. Nigeria can never work with integrity. Nigeria is a criminal entity.
Sure.
You can't make it work with integrity and truth. The only truth that will save you is Biafra. That's the only truth.
Of course.
That is why, let me play this again. For those that are just here now, let me play this again. From Mazin Nandekan, because there are so many people that don't understand. When Mazin Nandekan was saying this, it was a long time ago.
As long as you are from Biafra, and by which I mean Robo Isoko, if you're from Azon, if you come from Igala, from Idoma, you are Igbo, you're the BPO, you are Efik.
Please mute yourself, everybody, please.
If you serve the zoo, you will come back in disgrace. The only thing left for you to fight for is Biafra. Only Biafra can save you. Without Biafra, you are nothing. As long as you are from Biafra, and by which I mean Ishekiri, Urobo, Isoko, if you're from Azon, if you come from Igala, from Idoma, you are Igbo, you're the BPO, you are Efik. I am telling you the truth. If you serve the zoo, you will come back in disgrace. The only thing left for you to fight for is Biafra.
The only thing left for you to fight for, because he's telling you, he's trying to tell you, he knows that you have fought for so many things. You have tried this, you have tried what do you call restructuring, you have tried up and down, you have tried let's change the constitution. You've tried everything. It has failed. The only thing left for you to fight for, because if you go back to fight those things you have fought before, you will still fail again. The only thing left for you to fight for is Biafra. It's Biafra. Forget about all those people. Forget about Yoruba that is still fighting for Nigeria and thinking that their brother is there. Forget them. I'm telling you, I am angry right now. Forget Yoruba that want to fight for their brother. Their brother is there. Forget them. Forget all the criminal pastors that are praying for their brother. Their brother is there. Let them join Pablo Escobar. Forget them. The only thing that will save you is Biafra. Finish. If you venture in any other fight, man, you are gone. Oh, you will all of you. That's the essence of what we are talking about. Chukwudi Nwa Biafra, can you unmute yourself now and make your contribution? Chukwudi Nwa Biafra, let me help you unmute you. If you are there, you can make your contribution now. Chukwudinwa Biafra seems not to be there. And Chukwudinwa Biafra, you're not there? Okay, I have Edu Ada Biafra who is coming in now. Edu Ada Biafra, can you please say something?
Good evening, all.
Good evening. We can hear you. I know of Mofma.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra, we hail.
Ima ya mụa batalu late ghọtago so nke anụ nwa onwe dis our sister kwupụrụ okwu na mụa support ihe ọ nọ na-ekwu bụ I support her because all these people just na-ekwu obi. Let's forget about all these people. You understand? Because fab late comers. Fam and dad achị anyị azụ. They are drawing us back.
Exactly.
You understand? So make we forget them. Obi, all this nonsense. Obi and his follower.
Where is this noise coming from now?
Hello.
Go ahead, my sister.
Hello.
Please go ahead. Go ahead. Please, if you come in, I try to mute everybody. If there is
noise
from your end, try and mute. Go ahead.
They hear me.
We can hear you. Go ahead. We can hear you. Can you go ahead? We can hear you.
Pastor Vam.
I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello. They don't cut on
okay,
me,
maybe
right?
She cannot even hear me. She has to come back again. Chukwudinwa Biafra, I was calling you since you left this thing. Can you unmute yourself now? Chukwudinwa Biafra, can you unmute yourself now? Chukwudinwa Biafra, are you there? All right. They have terrible network problem, probably. I hope it's not from my end. Prince Nole, please, can you talk to us? Let's hear you.
Pastor Vam.
My brother.
I indulge you, my brother. You are doing a very great job. I watch you, I follow you every now and then, all the media personnel. You guys are doing a wonderful job. Understand? Now, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is doing great, and the government in exile, all of them are doing wonderful well. So today, I just came in and I heard the discussion about the breach.
What's happening there? We lost him. We lost him there. Prince, we lost you. We lost you, Prince. I don't know. We're not going to wait endlessly. Chukwudinwa Biafra, can you hear me? Chukwudi, can you hear me? Chukwudi, can you hear me? Chukwudinwa Biafra, can you hear me? Chukwudinwa Biafra, can you hear me? This guy is just here. He's moving, but I'm even waving my hand. He's just... Let me refresh myself, whether it is from my end. Let me refresh my own self. Chukwudinwa Biafra, can you hear me? Chukwudi, can you hear me? I think you should go and I don't need to waste my time with him. You should go and
hello.
But you haven't been hearing me since? Huh? I'm sorry. Frank Scofield, please let's unmute you and allow you to talk. Frank. Hello, Frank. Hello, Frank. Frank. Okay, Christian, let me make do with Christian then. Christian, I think no matter how bad the network is, your own seems to be better than all of them.
Okay. Yeah, so you can hear me, huh?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, my point I'm trying to make, bro, is that in all my years, you know, I keep saying this, that Nigeria, is if there was any doubt that Nigeria is an evil contraction that was created by the Satan for darkness and transgression, the NSAS event was your answer. Because what they did during NSAS was that it was not just like the case of maybe kill one or kill two. No, they were ready to kill everybody that congregated. They off the lights, they off the CCTV camera with many soldiers, and they start shooting indiscriminately. That I have never witnessed in all my life anywhere in the world. Nowhere in the world has such a killing has ever. Jesus Christ. So what happened is, I remember some many decades back when I think it was Babangida, similar thing happened, but not on their scale, you know. So Babangida said to the soldiers,
let me tell you, you know why? If I engage you on this, we'll go back and forth, and I don't want it. Now,
okay.
If these people really want their freedom, they want their freedom, they should have known that after that answers, anything about this government is illegitimate. When they are coming up with election, it is the time for you to turn the election, whatever, to a revolutionary engagement with them. There is no way, you know. Well, okay, you are trying to tell me that the government, this same Tinubu was the one that came out and asked them, what were they doing there? Why were they there? At that time, what were they doing there? He was the one now. Let me tell you, after that day, if the next day, with the way both CNN and everybody carried that news, if the next day, then they tried a different approach to engage those people. Tell me the answers, they kept coming out and they leave it for 1 year and come back. When everything don't die down. The remembrance will come. No. Have they opened the toll gate? Have they started collecting money from that toll gate? No. They have not started collecting money because they are still afraid of the people. Why have they not started collecting money if they are not afraid of people? They would have gone immediately and collecting money now.
Okay.
If they are not afraid of the people, up till today, they are not collecting toll gate at that gate. Ask me why. It is because they know what the people can do and they are afraid of the people. So if those same people, as Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, engage them and telling them, look, if you are able to sustain this thing for 2 weeks, only 2 weeks, they will bow. The whole world will see it that, look, you people are ready. But
let me ask you quickly. Let me ask you quickly.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. What do you make of the British Parliament setting up an inquest about the NSAS massacre? Until date, nothing came out of it. And in fact, the same Buhari, under whose watch this genocide took place, came here, they gave him welcome, red carpet, everything. What do you make of it?
What I make of it is that it is an eye-opener for them to know that Britain doesn't mean well for them and Britain cannot help them in any way. Yes, sir.
Exactly.
So, thinking that there is a way Britain would have been able to intervene is a lie. So, you know, freedom is in your hands. Your own freedom.
But one would have. But one would have expected that. But one would have expected that for what they profess to be, they would not have given him a welcome when he came to this country. At least just that, not that they should come and give us freedom, but at least don't welcome the genocidist, don't welcome the terrorist. That is my qualms. That's just
what you expect. You already said it here before that Nigeria is their company.
Exactly.
Am I the one that said
exactly? Yeah. Yeah.
So Nigeria is their company. If Nigeria is their company and they are the one that supported Buhari to come into power, and even Buhari died and they covered it up, and an impostor continued to be president.
Yeah.
Because if Buhari is the one, Mazin Nnamdi that they are holding. Remember, Mazin Nnamdi challenge them. We keep repeating this in the time. He told them, if you can prove to me that this man here, that looks like a 35 years old man, is Buhari, I will forget about
I will drop. Exactly.
Did they take that challenge? They didn't take the challenge. Now.
Nothing. Yeah. And do you know that? Do you know that Showore? In this is where you begin to wonder if whether or not the cow, Fulani cow, don't damage people. Every one of, I don't know what it is. Showore in one time came out to say that Nnamdi Kanu was just trying to mislead his followers that Buhari, by telling them that Buhari is Jubri, that Buhari is not dead, but that what he knows is that Buhari is incapacitated. And I look at Showore, I say, that's young man jumping around like 35 years old man, how is he incapacitated? So what is it? If he's not dead, if he's not an impostor.
What you should have asked him was that, why is it that if they really believe that it is Buhari, why did they not take the challenge? Maybe they want to end this Mazin Nnamdi Kanu case and end this Biafra case. Why did they not take the challenge of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Why did they take the challenge? Because it's very simple. They would take, okay, since you said, okay, let us move it now, we'll take the challenge. Because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said, let him come out and speak Fufude. Give a speech in Fufude language, the indigenous language of Fulani. But they didn't take the challenge. So it's very simple. So thank you very much, Mr. Let me see if Frank, your network is always terrible. You know, I don't know why. Are you able to talk now, Frank? Frank Scofield, are you able to talk now? I will be talking and they will not even hear me. It will just just go somewhere. Yeah, you see. So that's the point.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you see, again, sometimes we play our leaders generally in Africa, they try to play with these guys, but they are not even smart enough to know the people they are playing with. Because P2B, during that electionary period, he was always talking about oil bunkering, that oil is not akara you can steal and put in your pocket. That he said so many things to that regards. Now, so he already analyzed how he was going to tackle these things. And you discover that the same people that sent him to go and destroy Biafra were the people, the beneficiaries of the oil bunkering. But he simply does not know that you are playing with the big snake. All the bunkers, all the oil theft and everything that goes on end up here. So these are so this is what they have been. So and you now, and they ask you to go and contest. They gave you all the strategy. And you are coming, you're going to come to stop them. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, and still, their eyes, I don't know, but, you know, the solution, it can go up and come down. There's no way out of it apart from Biafra. I swear to God, there's no way anybody tell, oh my goodness me.
There's no way
out. Oh my goodness me.
Let's see if this all these are brethren that are coming in. I don't know which part of the world they are coming in from, but your network would even kick you out before you would even say a word. Let's try Irem. Irem Emmanuel, can I hear from you now? Irem Emmanuel, can I hear from you? Oh, wow. Irem Emmanuel, can I hear you? Where are these people connecting from? The worst network here is this one, the one of this our brother Chuku de Biafra. Chuku de Biafra, can I hear you? It's terrible.
Hello.
I wonder where this.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Where are you? Where are you connecting from?
That's my brother.
bet no they cost us. Now we dey zoo, yeah. No vex.
I know they cost you. I
Now we
cost
dey
anybody
inside.
now. Christian, did I cost anybody?
Now
No.
So why are you saying no
no,
they cost us? Did I
I'm just
cost you?
joking. I'm just joking. I'm actually the from.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive with the
Well,
words you use. That's why. Yeah, go ahead. Where are you connecting
I
from?
am I am in the zoo. That was why I was saying that.
All right,
Can
go
you hear
ahead
me?
and make it very quick.
It's all right. I want to greet everybody here. The network, just as you said, have been kicking me on and off, and I've been trying to pick one or two things we are discussing here. But in general, well, I am a Biafran, and I believe in the cause of Biafra. You see,
Yeah.
and presently, we all know the stage we are into this struggle. And I want to assure everybody here that even those people that you see that don't come out, to support, openly what we're doing, in their heart, in their heart, they are all Biafra. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it goes a long way to tell us one thing, and which is, do you even know that, or have you wondered
Before
why?
you go very far, it's unfortunate that sometimes if I want to
Okay.
talk to you now, okay, thank God your network allow you. Before you go very far, let's address this issue of supporting from the heart. Supporting from the heart cannot give us Biafra, mind you. This will go to those that are supporting from the heart. The stage where we are in this movement now, we don't need supporters in the heart. We need supporters on ground and in reality. Biafra de facto government is coming down to homeland. Gradually, our people are sitting at home. Our people are engaging the zoo. Our people are doing the needful. And anybody that will say he wants to support in the heart should just step aside. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Because people are not going to
Of course.
engage, do the needful to get freedom. Then when the freedom comes, you say, I was supporting in the heart. Oh, I was supporting. Supporting in the heart cannot give us Biafra. There's no
It's
way.
not good enough.
You
Not
understand?
at all. You are very correct. You are very correct.
Go ahead, Umar Biafra.
All right. My brother, Pastor Van Van Van, you are absolutely correct in what you are saying. Because what I want to say is that, in our place here, we all know that even the kids that the new generation right now, they're already aware of that. This is something that even the enemy are aching. They are quaking because they know that there is no going back. These people know that we are going to live. And this generation, our generation will make it happen. They know it, but they are playing their last game, which is what they are doing right now. So we on ground, we are making everything possible in our own way because the sensitization continues. I have to tell you this. But I want to tell you that our people are very much ready in their heart. Have you wondered why the politicians, if they are very much, sure that majority of the Africans don't want to go, why haven't they pushed for referendum in the House? They can't do that because they know the very first day referendum is brought, that very first day, even the politicians, you see them preaching Biafra to allow us to accommodate them. But that would be a story for another day. So I just want to encourage all of us. And I want to say that we are not going back. Going back to that death is the worst. And I want to tell us that we are the ones holding our audience there. What I mean holding him, keeping him strong in that place. So we have to continue to do what we're doing. And we are on ground. All of us on ground are making sure that nobody will come against anything that has to do with that. And anywhere we are very much proud of it. So I want to encourage all of us and make sure that everybody should be on gear. Because the enemy are on track. They are using our people against us. They are using the insiders against us as well. We have enemy by the right, by the left, by front and back. We have international enemy. We have continental enemy and the national enemy. Even we have, at least enemy of the house. So this is the time we all have to keep our brain on the go, because all they want to do is distract us. Now, we all know what's playing out in the struggle right now. I want all of us to know that our PM, one thing I want to assure you guys is that our PM is who we know as far as this struggle is concerned now, before we even come back. And on ground, all of us know that the left have betrayed. Let me not call their name, because then what? Let me keep it there. And thank you all.
Thank you so much, Chukwu Biafra. I'm happy that finally you were able to make your point, and your point is very, very valid. Appreciate you, and we encourage you people on ground to be resolute and be steadfast. You know, you will all wear the crown of Biafra. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right. Mazi Onyeka, let's hear you.
Honorable Minister Bam Bam Bam. My great
greetings. Wait 1 minute. I know your network is good. Let's see for the another time. Let's try this. Our brother here.
It's good.
Hold on, Onyeka. Irem Emmanuel, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, please, let's take 3 minutes from you, because we've been trying to hear you speak since.
Good.
Good evening, everybody.
Welcome.
I am joining you from Libya.
Wow.
My network is a bit problematic. Greet everybody. I really appreciate what you are doing. More great to you. We are standing behind you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is there anything else you want to say? His network is really very, very sick. Okay, Mazonyeka, let's hear from you.
Yeah, my comrade, I just exited the space now. They gave me.
You guys were in the space. I didn't know.
Yeah, they gave me the host too. So I just left. I tell you, there's something I sent you by WhatsApp. You know, all this while we have been having problems. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you.
We have been having problem in donating money from direct to the website, but we have broken the barrier. The barrier is broken. I can now transfer money through my phone here now, so through the website. So I tested it. I used $55 to test it, and I sent the receipt via WhatsApp. Okay. Last fundraising, before I come, already close. This coming fundraising, we are going to be there. And anybody from India that want to deposit, directing to us, our zone in Vasan Coach, New Delhi, or give him my number, we can deposit and send him receipt to his email. Everything now. Sharp.
Wow. Sharp. Thank you very much. Thank God for that. Thank God for that breakthrough.
Yeah. Because they are giving us a deck. When we money, we give the other woman because that woman to send us a receipt. She was angry. So since all this time, we don't want to give somebody money. Get the money, we are keeping the money. So this coming Saturday, no matter how small, we're going to deposit everything, bring everything come. So and every Sunday, every Saturday, we're going to be representing, coming present, because that inability to deposit is what is depriving us of. But I believe now we have sorted it out. We cannot transfer our phone, and so it's good. Thank you. I'm tired. I just want to.
Awesome.
I just want to pass the message.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Send you the appreciate
that. I transferred. I used it to test the accounts I used. So and it was successfully. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's a good one. That's a good one. More grace to you people in India. You know, your reward will be Biafra this year. I gala.
Sir,
thank you. Sir. Now, what would they do now? What is that for anybody? I do what my brother now they solve.
Yes.
I don't need to work for my we do it together. Thank you so much, Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll leave you now. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And I'm going to be drawing this broadcast to a close now, while I will allow Mazi Christian to give us his final submission. I'll spend 2 hours here. So, Mazi Christian, for your final submission,
yes,
what do you need to say to Biafrans to encourage them on why we need to push forward and why we need to support Master Monekpa and Autopilot IPOB? Biafran Republic government in exile.
Yes. Yes. So it's very important that every Biafran come on board. There's sitting idly by is unacceptable. It's just not going on. It's not good enough. Everybody have to participate because it's for the good of every one of us and our general. You can't afford to sit by and watch. No. It doesn't matter how much it is. Like the last week, was it last week when our PM brought this new idea? I thought it was super, really, really super. That every week or monthly, either weekly or monthly, even if it's 20 pounds, if it's 10 pounds, if it's 50, as your power reaches, you go there, you deposit it. Because we are moving and nothing is going to stop this Biafra. And the thing is, they have to either give us referendum or at some point we're going to have to declare our freedom, because that's all we ask. And if we declare, we have to defend our territory. We have to do that.
Exactly.
The whole world have seen now is as clear as day and night that what they want for us Biafrans is to keep us down perpetually. They don't want us to be president. They say we cannot be president. They don't want us to live. They say we cannot live, to remain by force. Who does that in the 21st century? Nobody does that. So we are going. So my advice to every Biafran is that don't sit idly by. Don't say no. You must participate. Anybody who is Biafra and does not participate has to know that the God of Biafra, when all said and done, it will not be well. It can't be well with you when you do not participate for the freedom of your people, for your land. We're knowing fully well that this is real, and you continue to sit by and watch. Then at the end, when it's all said and done, you want to come in to be free in the land that you do not care about. It can't be well with you on that basis. People are sacrificing everything. Onyendu is sacrifice. He has given everything for the freedom of everybody. So we must one way or the other, we must participate. So that's all I have to say. Thank you, Pastor Vam.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I always appreciate each time you come. You are, a man of direct to the point, and you make your point very clear. And I hope to always have you each time we come on live here. Thank you so much, Mazi Christian. You are doing well.
Sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, Umuchineke. There's somebody else that is coming here. I think this is our sister from homeland. I won't let her go. Ogo, please, can you unmute yourself? Ogo, can you unmute yourself? Okay,
hello?
You are okay. Please, you have 3 minutes. Please make your contribution if you have been following. Otherwise, if there's anything in your heart you want to tell Biafrans, please go ahead and do that.
Yes, I have been struggling to come in because, Zoo has no network. Anyway, thank God I'm able to. Thank you very much. I didn't follow the whole thing, but I met where somebody was talking about the man that left after rock, that they call Buhari. I mean, this man is not even Jubril, because I remember our leader made that exposition that Jubril has already died. This one that was there now, that left, his name was Abubakar Mohammed Yusuf. You understand? So all these things that's happening to us here, especially what I'm telling you is that I think is the cow meat that spoil our people's head, because these people, they do all kinds of incantation with these cows, and they don't eat the cow. You know that Fulani doesn't eat cows. They don't eat it. They will do all kinds of things and push it to the people here. When I came in here, I told the people from the time I was abroad, I decided that when I come to Nigeria, I will never taste cow meat. Up to now, I never did it, and I will never do it. I will never do it. So whenever they cook food, that they tell me, oh, I told them, people, I told you, stop eating cow meat. If that is the only campaign I will put here in their head, I will continue shout it on them, because this cow has spoiled our people's head from beginning to the end. It doesn't matter who they are. They are not reasoning. They're doing like cow. Everything you say that make sense, they won't listen to you. You understand? So Fulani has done a lot of damages to our people. Look at her. The reason why I can't show my face, because there's no light where I am. Everywhere is dark. The people, this place is like a dungeon for truth. So when Mazin Nandkan say is what do you call it now, zoo, I will say that even zoo, we disgrace animals for calling Nigeria a zoo. I'm telling you, because animal has order. They know, they have sense. But you see here, Nigeria is worse than a zoo, you know. So what I told them, I know what I am, I know what I want, and I will remain with it. I told God of Biafra, I am with you, you will be with me. Okay, I'm fighting the war the more I can. Okay, Chiamaka, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ada Biafra, Sister Ogo. I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much, Oga Dregenama, and may Chuko Kabiama watch over you and your household. You know, before everything you are doing there, before the conclusion of it, you are going to hear good news, because there's a sound of abundance of rain. Biafra is here already. I'm telling you, every conclusion is being made. And the worst thing that will happen is that we are going to even declare Biafra, and then we will protect and secure our land. I'm telling you that it's going to happen.
That's only my happiness. I'm happy.
Just be safe where you are. It is well with you.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Okay. Kachifo. Thank you. Okay. All right, Pastor Vam signing out here. And by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama, I will see you in the morning on my morning section of Ototuoma with Pastor Vam. I appreciate you all. Thank you, every one of you that have made comments, every one of you that came in. My own beloved Helen Peters, I appreciate you. Christian, you've been awesome. Every one of you, Nwa Biafra, or Sister Ogo, and what's the name of this other brother? Every one of you that came in tonight, you guys have been fantastic, and I appreciate you. Remember, Mazin Namdekano said it, and I repeat again, any part of Biafra where you come from, as long as you are a Biafran, if you serve the zoo, you will come back in shame. I'm going to reload that video and put it on my YouTube channel so that everybody will watch it and make it go viral. So that all these criminal efulefus that are begging Fulani for position, they will understand the message from Onyen Dumas Namdekano, and they will know how their end will be. Because whether they like it or not, they will end in shame. May God bless our leader, Mazi Namdekano. May God bless our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the dragon. May God bless our men on ground, our Eastern Security Network, our Biafra Liberation Army, everyone doing the needful for Biafra restoration. May God bless you all. May God bless Pastor Vam and keep us here until Biafra comes. I love you, but Chuko Kabiama loves you more. Catch you phone.